If you're moving to Australia from the United States, you're not just changing time zones, you're stepping into a new rhythm of life. You may find yourself swapping your winter coat for flip-flops in December, enjoying public health care instead of private premiums, and getting used to a culture that values community and a laid-back lifestyle. While Australia and America share many similarities like common language, democratic values, and a love for sports, the differences become clear once you've landed and start living day to day. From cost of living to cultural expectations, there's a lot to get used to, and even more to look forward to. At STC International Shipping, we don't just handle logistics. We help families and individuals make smoother transitions by preparing them for life after the boxes are unpacked. In today's episode, we'll walk you through what life is really like for Americans living in Australia and how the right support from day one can make all the difference. Cost of living and lifestyle adjustments. Many Americans are surprised by the cost of living in Australia, especially in major cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. While wages in Australia are relatively high and the quality of life is excellent, some expenses may catch you off guard, particularly groceries, housing, and dining out. Housing. Rent is genuinely higher in major cities, and upfront costs like a bond, a security deposit, and several weeks' rent in advance are standard. However, what you pay often reflects access to public transport, walkability, and local amenities. Groceries and dining. Food is typically more expensive than in the U.S. because of higher labor standards and important costs. Dining out is also pricier, but tipping isn't customary, which helps offset the costs. Transportation. Public transit is reliable, well-maintained, and used frequently, especially in urban centers. Many Americans find they can live without a car or downsize to one vehicle. Work-life balance. This may be one of the biggest and most welcome lifestyle changes. Australians value their time off. Full-time workers receive 4 weeks of paid vacation annually, and there's a strong emphasis on work-life balance, especially when compared to the typical American work week. Whether you're relocating solo, as a couple, or with children, adjusting to Australia's lifestyle takes time, but for many aspects, the slower pace and outdoor culture are a breath of fresh air, and with the right moving partner, you'll arrive ready to embrace it. Healthcare, taxes, and public services. Healthcare is one of the biggest differences Americans notice when they settle into life in Australia. In the U.S., navigating insurance, deductibles, and copays can be a headache. In Australia, the system is more streamlined and far more accessible. Healthcare. Australia's public healthcare system is called Medicare. If you're a permanent resident, you'll likely be eligible to enroll. Medicare covers visits to general practitioners, GPs, hospital stays, and many essential health services. This is where a thriving private healthcare, which many residents use for added choice and shorter wait times. Compared to U.S. immigration costs, many Americans find both public and private healthcare in Australia to be significantly more affordable. Taxes. Australia has a progressive tax system, and tax is typically withheld from your paycheck automatically. If you're earning income in both countries, you may need to file taxes in the U.S. as well. It's essential to consult with a cross-border tax expert to avoid double taxation and ensure compliance with IRS rules. Public services. Utilities like electricity, gas, and water are reliable and well regulated. Internet services can vary by location, with major cities offering high-speed options. Public transportation is widely available in urban centers, with trains, buses, and ferries, making commuting easy. Emergency services, including police, ambulance, and fire departments, are well-funded and efficient. Australia also has a strong public safety net with parental leave, unemployment benefits, and other forms of support that can ease your transition. In our next episode, we'll dive deeper into cultural differences, making friends, and choosing the right international mover and why that makes all the difference. Moving to Australia is for work, family, or a new experience? STC International Shipping handles everything from packing to delivering. You should give us a call for a free quote, 877-856-7050, and you can connect with a relocation specialist today.